Hey everyone, welcome back. We're back in the garage working on the bobber project, and today we're doing the engine conversion. So this bike started out as an 883, and well, it still is an 883, but I have here 1200 bore cylinders as well as pistons for it. I actually picked up these cylinders from the previous owner. When I bought it, I paid a little bit extra. I think it was about 200 bucks to get all of his spare parts. You know, this is the last bike he had, so he was getting rid of everything. So one of the things was 1200 cylinders and 1200cc pistons. Now, the pistons he has were for the 1200 heads. I wasn't going to go that route. I wanted to keep the 883 heads, and they just don't, they'll interfere and they'll bend the valves. So I picked up this set of Wiseco pistons that will work with the 1200 bore and the 883 heads, and it'll bring it about 9.5 to 1 compression ratio. Should be pretty fun. These cylinders started out as the cast aluminum, and I hit them up with some of this PJ1 Fast Black and temperature rated paint for engines and stuff like that, the satin black, and I think they came out, you know, real nice looking. So I'm excited about that. When I take the heads off, I'm going to paint them to match. And while we're doing this, I'm also going to be replacing the head bolts because, you know, they're just corroded, and while I have them off, I might as well replace them with the new ones. And I also have, as I've been working on this, I've been replacing all the gaskets. So I have this complete engine gasket kit, and I will then have the head gasket and the base gasket, as well as replace the rocker box gaskets, which have been leaking like crazy for the last couple years. So I'm excited to get that taken care of. So enough talking, let's get building. Alright guys, so ran into a bit of a snag here. So these new cylinders I have from the previous owner, they are a 1200 cylinder, but what I didn't realize is that they are about a 10,000th over bore from the stock 3.5 inch bore. So basically what that means is the pistons I bought are not correct. I went to go gap the rings and there was a huge gap, but I couldn't figure out what was wrong, which led me to go to the part number of the pistons that came with these, and that's when I realized my mistake. Now, I did attempt to verify this before ordering the pistons, but my mistake is I used a set of calipers. Now, this is not the right way to measure bore, for those of you that don't know, because you could easily cock it a little bit and be off that 10,000th of an inch and not realize it. I don't have a bore gauge, and I was like, it's close enough. I'm pretty sure this is the right one. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do that. Because of that, I had to order new pistons, which they do make for this size. However, they are back ordered for about 4 to 8 weeks is what I was told. So while I wait on new pistons, I'm going to work on painting the heads and getting other stuff prepped. So the engine's not going back, so this wasn't the end of the video I wanted, but it is what it is. Learn from mistakes and keep going forward. Thank you guys for watching. Keep following along with this build, and eventually I'll get this thing put back together. See you guys next time.